Cebuano it has some Tagalog words. So, mas close siya sa Tagalog kaysa sa Ilocano. Kasi ang Ilocano, super ibang-iba talaga. And I heard missionaries tell me, and even people sa Pilipinas, sinasabi talaga nila na isa sa mga pinakamahirap na matutunan ng Ilocano. But, I digress. Ang Cebuano, madali siyang matutunan. Personal experience ko, when you just let go of your fear, just keep practicing. That's really that one tip. Keep practicing. Don't stop speaking the language. Kung Cebuano, Cebuano, mag-Cebuano lang kayo sa apartment nyo with your companion, or if you have other missionaries living in that apartment, speak to each other in Cebuano. Sa mga members, so kung may sasabihin, may marinig ka na bagong word, isulat mo siya. Every time na yung lingo, common lingo, para hindi naman masyadong tawag nila hawd, malalim na Cebuano, para hindi ka naman parang nagbabasa ng aklat ni Mormon sa tinuturuan mo or sa mga nami-meet mo sa labas, para ma-develop mo or ma-adapt mo yung common lingo ng mga tao. Makinig ka lang. So every time sasakay kayo sa jeepney or sa bus or sa tricycle, or naglalakad kayo, marinig mo yung mga words, or pag nagtuturo kayo sa mga members, or sa mga investigators, i-pick up mo lang yung mga words na bago, at i-practice mo lang yung mga alam mo na words, and keep practicing, and then i-incorporate mo lang yung mga bagong words na natutunan mo. Tas, yun lang. Don't stop speaking the language. Pray for help, but don't stop doing your part. And that is to practice. And kung tatawanan ka ng ibang tao, don't be discouraged. Yun yung just no fear. Okay lang. Kasi that's the only way na matututo ka. Kasi kung takot ka, and so hindi mo ipapractice yung language, so how will you ever learn? Kailangan mong and the fact na pag tatawanan ka or iko-correct ka, mas maaalala mo pa yung word actually. So, and then magtanong ka lang and ask. If you're finding it hard to say one word, just ask. Ask the members. That's what really helped me. I remember asking one of our ward missionaries how to say this, that, here, there. Kini, dira, dito, diri, So that's how I learned. And just the common words, of course, like what, where, when, how, what is unsa, when is kanusa, and I haven't spoken the language too. See, this is exactly my point, because I haven't spoken the language since coming home from my mission. I don't have that much immersion in the language anymore, so unfortunately I lost it. But I did speak very well in my mission when I was there, because I definitely immersed myself. And even the pronunciation, and even, those little twangs that you hear, I even picked up on those, and I really pride myself for that. Pronunciation tips. Yeah, you just have to ask how to pronounce them, actually. I remember one time I kept saying this word, haod, H-A-O-D. And my mission president would just kind of giggle every time, because I would walk up to him and say, a phrase or two, or a sentence or two, and then I would say that word, and then turned out I was saying it wrong the whole time. For very long time, I guess. I've already been there for 4 months. And I remember after a zone conference, I talked to him, and yeah, I happened to say that word, and then he kind of just held onto my hand and said, "How?" And then I kept saying it the wrong way, and then I kept saying "how," and he kept, yeah, and he would say, "No, it's how." So from then on, I remember that word. See, and even now I'm bad at language, and I still remember that word because it was that memorable. And I guess with improving the language, okay, I distinctly remember, I have one memory of giving a talk, my first talk in my first area. And I completely butchered my Cebuano. And looking at the congregation members, I saw some of them were just chuckling, and, their shoulders were shaking, and they were smiling at me. And I thought it was just because they were loving my talk, and or that they, I was cute, or that I was really being funny because I was, was dropping some jokes here and there in my talk. But turns out it wasn't that, because I was butchering the language. And then after that, they would just repeat the same words that I butchered in my talk. They would just repeat it to me, and the rest of the service. And at first I didn't get it. I thought it was just, them kind of teasing me about how, I was really serious in my talk, and I was all, it was so spiritually uplifting, and yeah, but then I realized that they were poking fun at my Cebuano. So, but that was the moment really that gave me confidence, because I told myself, you know what? I went up there and spoke as if Cebuano, I was the most fluent Cebuano speaking person in the entire world. And yeah, and that confidence I kept with me, and I told myself, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing when we meet people in the street. Or from now on, I'm just going to be that confident. I don't care if they laugh at me, and because that's how I'll learn. And I did, and I got really good at it. So yeah, just be confident in yourself. And the Spirit will be there to help you. Just trust in the Spirit and just go for it. That's what Elder Bednar would say. Just keep walking in the dark, and the Lord will light up your way. He'll light up your path along the way as you take the steps. You don't just say, okay, I can't see the first few steps. You have to turn the light on. No, you have to take those first steps. And that's what my experience was.